It's game week 16 in the Barnet Sunday Football League Premier Division. The Wrongens, the hosts, Gower Allstars, the visitors to close Sports Ground. Starting in goal, Hossam Hassan with a back four of Khalid Al-Four at left back, James Munro and Callum Spencer, the two centre halves. On the right hand side, it's Jamal Ramsey. Two holding in midfield, Wesam Maradi and the skipper Isaac Atite. On the left hand side, Hisham Abdullah. Down the right, Kyo Brown. Dejan Grant starts through the middle, just behind the forward, Yannick James. Two names on the bench today, Ayub Duardi and Charles Minter. The replacements available to the manager, Phil Glynn, this afternoon. Blustery afternoon at the Wrongens home ground. Today in yellow and black shirts, Hossam Hassan comes to punch and Gower tried to clear the danger. The ball's getting stuck, particularly long grass here at close Sports Ground. Eventually they'll manage to loop it downfield and Kyo Brown will try and set himself away down the right hand side. That's a good touch to get away from the challenge. Brown in a crossing position, lifted in towards the penalty spot. There's no one there in Burgundy. The Wrongens have made a bit of a meal of it, but they will somehow get rid of the danger. Kyo Brown will track the run. The Wrongens will work it towards the right-hand side. Trying to hit Gower on the counter. Maradi will try and step in there. That's a hefty challenge. Callum Spencer seems to be in some discomfort. He looks okay now, though. Referee Jide Ogunba happy to let play continue there. Drops here into midfield for Khalid Al-Four. Al-Four goes back to Maradi. See the ball bobbling across the ground. It's not the smoothest of surfaces here. Tufts of grass just sticking out all over the place, making it a difficult afternoon. There's an early ball forward from Kyo Brown, and bursting through here's Dejan Grant through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can he finish it off? It's saved. Toby Ogundipe, the gaffer between the sticks. Hisham Abdullah out here on the left-hand side. It's another good ball in behind the back line. It's Al-Four. Ball too deep. Kyo Brown will latch onto the loose touch though. Brown slowing play down, will win the corner kick. It will just about roll over the byline there. You see there, it's just a volleyed ball over the top and Dejan Grant latched onto it. And Toby Ogundipe, the Wrongens manager, filling in goal, pulled off a pretty impressive save. Brown short with the corner. Abdullah loops one towards the back stick. There's the header up, but not towards goal. Atite, it's off the bottom of the post. Dejan Grant, he's in an offside position. Isaac Atite, the skipper, almost put Gower in the lead there. A lick of paint kept him from putting the visitors in pole position. Wrongens have got a free kick here. It was for handball. Harry Gucci-Caswell slams it towards goal. The skipper. It's a good save from Hossam Hassan, and they're not getting that ball back. Ramsey's clearance looped back up towards the halfway line by the Wrongens back line, and Kyo Brown will just put his foot through it and chasing towards it now. Hisham Abdullah underneath, and he's looped it past the defender as well. Ricardo Hemmings tries to get back at him. Abdullah curls one into the penalty spot. Here's Yannick James back to goal. Can he turn and rifle one? He can. Kept alive by Abdullah. It's a deep ball towards the back post. Kyo Brown makes it awkward for the defender. Pretty even contest so far as we make our way through this first half. Intercepted by Ramsey on the edge of his own box, but It's a physical battle that he's going to have to come out of, and concedes the throw, I believe, there. Wants the free kick from the referee. He's not going to be given it. We'll wind up a long throw here. Tossed into the penalty area. Keeper came a long way, got a hand to it. It's Wessam Muradi that'll clear the danger, and Hisham Abdullah that keeps the ball for Gower. It's a great first touch, and it's scooped towards the far side, but there's no one there in yellow and black. But as you can see, because of the length of the grass, it's not going to go out of play. Ball's still on, and Jamal Ramsey will smash that downfield into the centre circle. Exquisite first touch from Yannick James, and Wessam Muradi with a little pass, like a little cushion into the path of Dejan Grant. Down the left-hand side for Yannick James to chase. Into the penalty area, trying to go past his man. James towards the near post. It's stabbed towards goal, but it's slightly wide. Kept alive here by Kyo Brown. Pulled back into the 6-yard box and eventually smuggled home. It was Khalid Al-Four with a telling touch there. Toby Ogundipe, you can see here, just gets a toe to the ball, but only succeeds in prodding that straight to the feet of Khalid Al-Four. Gower in the lead. And looking strong again. Here's Yannick James. Lifts it down the left-hand side, and racing onto it comes Dejan Grant. Keeper's come a long way. And did pretty well too. This pass finds its man. James will flick it to the right-hand side as Gower look to turn the screw a bit here before the half-time interval. It's a really good run here from Ramsey. Eventually shut down on the edge of the penalty area, but the ball will break to Yannick James, pulled back to the penalty spot. It's all the way through to Dejan Grant. Now Hisham Abdullah lets it run. Shot towards the far corner. Keeper watched it all the way into his gloves. Monroe darts that into the Wrongens half of the pitch. Abdullah stumbles, but he'll still find its way to Yannick James. Abdullah wide on the left-hand side. Will try and burst past his man. Will lift it into the penalty area. Drops here to Kyo Brown. Shouts of handball from the Wrongens defenders. Referee allows play to continue. Grant pulls it back. Brown's effort is tame. Uneasily coped with by Toby Ogundipe. Towering throw into the penalty area. Hassan came a long way. Push it to the edge of the box. There's a strike through bodies. Little deflection on the way through from Jamal Ramsey. But Hossam Hassan holds on to it just about, you can see. Just takes a little nick on the way through off Jamal Ramsey. Hassan did get it the first time. And as the Wrongens player was striding in there, they shared a smile together. So he must have had his heart in his mouth there, the Gower Allstars goalkeeper. Brave keeping. Muradi's ball is across to Jamal Ramsey. Midfield for the skipper, Isaac Atite. Back to Ramsey. It's a long ball, and Abdullah will sprint towards it, and he'll get to it. Chest it down into the penalty area. Another good attempt, and it's over the bar. I made the chance really well there, Gower. Patient with Ramsey at right back. Spotted the run cross field of the perfect ball. Hisham Abdullah chested it into his path. It's hammered over the bar, and still just 1-0 to Gower Allstars here. Into the penalty area, and that's going to flick its way through. Hassan came sprawling. Hassan saved it too. Grant recovers the ball on the halfway line. Early ball forward into the path of Hisham Abdullah. He's in behind. He's lifting it over the goalkeeper, and it nestles in the back of the net. It's another sublime piece of finishing from Hisham Abdullah. I've lost count of the amount of times that the Wrongens have been undone by a simple ball over the top of their back line. Hisham Abdullah has been playing that perfectly. Dejan Grant with a little look up spotted the Gower Allstars number 30, and he made no mistake with a glorious opportunity. Abdallah rides the challenge. Atite keeps the ball for Gower Allstars. It's back to the goalkeeper, Hossam Hassan. Here's Munro. Tries to squeeze it down the touchline. That's been intercepted. Lifts the ball up, but it's into the penalty area. Will it drop here for the Wrongens? It won't, but it's on the edge of the 18-yard box. Gower doing okay for the moment, but the cavalry's arriving for the men in yellow and black. That ball is out towards the far side. Won't go out of play, but it's easily collected by Hossam Hassan. Flat ball through the middle. Ramsey scampering to get back. Is that a foul on the fullback? He thinks so. Referee disagrees. Hassan with a punch and a collection as well. Wrongens appealing for something there. They believe there was a handball from a Gower Allstars player in the mix. We'll have a little look. Not sure how they can believe that might be a penalty. Perhaps even some of those appeals trying to suggest that that crossed the line. El Fard on the left-hand side now with Hisham Abdallah for support. Atite. Ramsey's ball forward. Will find Brown. Brown waiting for supports to arrive, and there it is. It's Hisham Abdallah, and he's through again. He tries to curl onto the far post, and he does. Just whips it past the keeper, nestles into the bottom corner, and the Wrongens on the hand of a bit of a pasting here from Gower Allstars. It's been a mixed bag of a season for Gower, but this afternoon they're really turning on the style. Kyo Brown patient here in the build-up. And just to slip that behind Ricardo Hemmings to find Hisham Abdallah. It's a moment of brilliance. The understanding between those two, second to none really. Nick James backwards to Ramsey, and that will mark the half-time break. One which will come as a welcome respite for the Wrongens. Gower will be immensely pleased when they find themselves leading by 3-0 at half-time.
And listen, I just want to remind you that last season these guys were 3-0 down and they came back to win 4-3 at half-time. So we're in this exact position. So there's nothing for granted. We stay focused, we stay hungry. The energy in the middle is much better today. We're winning the 50s. That's the difference. When you put the energy and the work off the ball, we win our 50s and it all transitions back to attacking play. And then we hit them on the counter and look what happens.
Hi boys, I think the main thing for me is that everyone's enjoying it. There's no one with their head down, everyone's playing with a smile on their face, and we're getting joy from it. That long ball, sometimes we're going to play pretty football, but sometimes if we just go route one, they have no idea how to deal with it. Yeah. So many times. I think
us going short opens that up though.
Yeah, it does. Obviously in the right moments, but what's happening is a lot of the time, when we play that long ball, they think that the ball's been overhit, but the wind's just holding it up, and then we've got either Wes, we've got Dej, we've got me, we've got Jan or Kyo that can go and press onto it. But other than that, boys, enjoy it. We've got a flipping carpet pitch. Enjoy it. This is what we flipping come out on a Sunday for.
No, but you wouldn't know. Some of the football we played, you wouldn't know in these conditions. We played really well
in this.
Yeah.
I think it was clean, bro. Clean. Yeah, when it's clean.
Yeah, take that out.
I don't care.
We're already in trouble.
You know, one goal and it changes everything for them.
You know what I said to that? I said, the guy asked me, I said, yeah, bro.
Why did you save the ball? He's
sticking his tongue
every time.
Because it went so close, bro. Like, it's like I want to stick with my head.
He's hounding for everything, so we can't dwell on it. But he's doing what he's doing. He's pressing. So if you get caught on it, it's going to give us a problem. He likes to fight and battle.
Yeah, but this guy smokes too much ganja, bro. He's tired. He's tired.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, we've been sort of same
I don't know who is on the shisha.
Well, surely the message from Phil Glynn at the half-time interval was more of the same. They've tried to go from the kickoff and they've scored as well. An absolutely sublime strike from Dejan Grant. The message was more of the same from Phil Clint, and what he got was a little bit extra. Dejan Grant's delighted, and you can totally understand why. It's a goal from behind the halfway line. The keeper wasn't expecting it, the manager. Toby Ogundipe. Just a little tap back from Yannick James, and Dejan Grant could have made himself look really silly here, but instead lifts it long downfield. Keeper pulled out of trying to make the save, and it finds the back of the net. And just a shrug of the shoulders from the Wrongens manager, the stand-in goalkeeper, Toby Ogundipe. Gower Allstars in dreamland. Dejan Grant with another spectacular goal. Long throw into the penalty area. That's a striker goal for the Wrongens, but scooped clear by Spencer. Ramsey with a good tackle. And with his head up to the fullback. Just needed a bit more quality with the pass. It's fired with pace, back to the keeper. Taken down by Hemmings. Tries to squeeze it through. It's a speculative ball over the top, and well, Monroe's been shrugged off it. It's Harry Grucci Caswell. That's a good recovery challenge there from James Monroe. Sliding in. Throw into the Wrongens here. Another long one. It's flat towards the near post. Isaac Atite with the knee. Kyo Brown will try and scoop it clear. Missed his kick though. Another cross comes into the box. This is collected easily on the edge of the 18-yard box by Khalid El-4. Evades the challenge. Slips it through. Yannick James. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's bearing down on Ogundipe. Yannick James! He's hammered it over the bar. Can you believe it? Would have been a fifth on the day for Gower. Isaac Atite is very much enjoying this miss from Yannick James. Let's have another look at it. Is this the miss of the season from Yannick James? Little bubble before he hits it, perhaps. Just lets him off there. He won't want to look at that again, but I'm sure his teammates will show him at every possible opportunity. At least he can smile about it. Bemused, Yannick James there. Still, Wrongens 0, Gower Allstars 4. Keeper's clearance is low and flat. And we'll only find Wesam Moradi, edge of the penalty area. Yannick James, that's a striking goal, and that time he will bury it. And he'll breathe a massive sigh of relief. 5 of the best from Gower Allstars, Yannick James. That one was much trickier. It's a good first touch here from Yannick James to kill the ball dead. Rode the challenge. And let the ball work its way into the penalty area before rifling a low shot into the bottom corner. Ramsey, Atite, wants the foul. It will be a Wrongens throw though. Ghosting his way into the penalty area. It's the shot, and it's beaten Hassan at the far post. The Wrongens with a spectacular finish from Kyrie Slater. Just drifted away from Moradi into the penalty area, had Spencer backpedaling, couldn't adjust in time, and he's just whipped this and dipped it into the far corner. They'll have something to enjoy, at least the Wrongens. Dejan Grant will try another long ball forwards. Keeper this time. Will collect it as it bounces off the turf into his hands, and he's laid that at the feet of his centre half, who will try and clear one downfield. That's well defended by Gower Allstars. Moradi can't collect it though in midfield, and this another ball in behind the Gower Allstars defence. James Monroe trying to mop up, and just shrugs off the challenge. It's up to the edge of the penalty area. Ramsey tries to turn away from his marker. And just stop play to check on, I think it was Sean Laverty there in the Wrongens yellow and black. Dejan Grant again, edge of the penalty area for Hisham Abdallah. Loves these positions, tries to go around the outside, and he's gone to ground. That should be a penalty, surely. Referee disagrees. Will be a goal kick.
Oh, okay. So we want to call me win.
Drops here to Hisham Abdallah. He's left his man on the ground fairly, and Hisham Abdallah will slip it down the left-hand side. It's Khalid Al-Four. It's the water-back post, and it's just out of the reach of Ayub Duwadi.
Comey are good enough to beat them.
On as a substitute. Clipped in. Dejan Grant with the volley towards the far post. It's narrowly wide. Was there a deflection on the way through? He certainly thinks so. Referee disagrees. Goal kick will be the Wrongens. It's a poor one. And it'll drop to Hisham Abdallah. But he can't capitalise. Khalid El-Far back again to James Munro. Holding off Kyrie Slater. Munro wide to the right-hand side. He's done well there. That's clipped forward. It's over the top. And here comes Dejan Grant bearing down on goal. Grant with another. Gower extend their lead again this afternoon. And it's Dejan Grant. Already has his name on the score sheet with a spectacular finish. This one, slightly more straightforward. But it could have been a number of them. Just look here. The ball clipped forward over the top. Dejan Grant could have laid that off for Yannick James or even Hisham Abdallah. Instead puts it beyond Toby Ogundipe. And that's all 3 points certainly sealed now. 5 goal cushion restored. Gower in total control. Is Grant. El-Far slips it through for Duwadi. Can he get on the score sheet? No, he can't. It's off the base of the post. Little chuckle from the number 9. The Wrongens will be desperately hoping they hear the full-time whistle very soon. It's into the penalty area again for Abdallah to try and rub salt into the wounds. All the sting of the effort taken off by the deflection.
What? Yannick, don't even listen to him, man. He's suffering from concussion.
Spencer. As the war of words between the players and the Gower bench continues. Gower let their football do the talking. Kyrie Slater, he's been left in a heap by Wesam Muradi, but he just wanders away with the ball as the referee looks nonplussed. It's Dejan Grant in the centre circle. Tries to stab it out to the left here for Ayub Duwadi. That's a loose touch from the defender. Will allow Duwadi to take possession of the ball. Yannick James. Edge of the penalty area. Hisham Abdallah. Wearing the captain's armband in the absence of Isaac Atite now. So Abdallah will slip it down the left-hand side. Plenty of space here for Khalid El-Far. Into the penalty area. Yannick James with the pullback towards the penalty spot. Loose touch from the defender. Ayub Duwadi will regain possession for Gower. Tries the shot. Blocked. Out of play for a throw into the Wrongens. It's Kyo Brown. Twisting and turning, holding off the challenges and steps past one and two of them. Still going Brown, similar to a goal he scored not long ago. Eventually he's been snuffed out by the Wrongens defending at the near post. Someone go and give Hossam Hassan a prod. He's fallen asleep. It's been a quiet afternoon for the Gower Allstars keeper, especially in this second half. So slip round the corner, chasing back, Khalid Al-Four. And he was going to try and give that to James Monroe, but the Wrongens forward tried to go a bit too early with the shot, and Hossam Hassan collects that on the corner of his 6-yard box. Time heading towards its conclusion now. The Wrongens looking for one more consolation, but that's easily just cushioned down to Maradi by Munro. Now Abdallah. Halfway line for Duardi. Khalid El-Four will run onto it and into the penalty area. Will this be the bow on top of a wonderful game for Gower? This good defending, good goalkeeping from Toby Ogundipe. Maradi can't get the ball away. Munro finds Ramsey, who will try and burst down the left-hand side. The runner inside is Dejan Grant, who's going to bear down on goal now. Grant for a hat-trick. Grant can't get the ball out of his feet. Lays it off. Yannick James with a late strike. Blocked there. Ramsey. He's being robbed. Step forward. Wrongens trying to sign off with a goal. That's high and over the bar from Harry Grucci Caswell. Referee's looked at his watch already. It's tossed into the Gower penalty area. Hassan with the punch. Follow up on the volley. What's that? Kyrie Slater tried to manufacture the finish there and almost succeeded. Yannick James holding the ball up on the corner of his penalty area. Maradi to Munro. And down the left-hand side, Ayub Duardi encouraged to just hold the ball. Support now arriving. Duardi with the reverse pass. Here for Khalid El-Four. To Ramsey, who wasn't really expecting it there. Pulls it back to the edge of the penalty area. El-Four twisting, turning, trying to find space. Gets the shot away into the hands of the goalkeeper. And that is the final whistle. And a mightily impressive performance from Gower Allstars has seen them seal all 3 points. A particular highlight, Dejan Grant's goal right after half-time from the edge of the centre circle. It was a glorious finish. And it's finished here at Close Sports Ground. It's the Wrongens 1, Gower Allstars 6.
Bill, seriously, how comfy does he look in CBM?
I'm thinking because of my knee, he's fits him right perfectly. I better than me.
That's the Rolls Royce of a centre back. Can we just have a round of applause for Deuce's goal?
That was insane.
That was nice.
It's on film.
Do you know he called it? He called it. He was like, "Pass us." I'm not going to do it. He said, "Bro, I'm going to do it."
I said, I'm gonna swing it.
He's done it. The technique.
You'll be showing your children now.
You got to post that. That can go on 4-3-3. That can go on 4-3-3.
Hey, you know you made Rash extend his ticket. I swear to God, bro. He don't want to come back. He don't want to come back. That's it. Rash, please, we miss you, bro. Come back, bro. We need you.
John made him extend his stay.
You're boy in it. He's saying that. That's crazy.
Is he still in Morocco?
Yeah.
Is he?
We get a few mils.
We had a relegation battle now.
We're out now.
Back to thirds. Vamos!
Relegation.
Keeping letting goals every week.
He tried to throw it in today, but it was going out for it.
One on the post. One.
Bro, it's Phil. It's Phil's fault we're always in relegation.
So we've got one league game left and one semi-final, which is a 60-70% chance is next weekend.
Lovely to have Khalid back as well. Quality, man. What a player.
Listen, I don't want to say it, but I think you're underachieving as a manager with this team. That's what I mean. You might need to get sacked next season.
I just need the players to play a bit better.
No, the committee needs to come together, bro.
I'll be unfair.
I mean, we're just saying that
We did when we played him at home. It was unfair.
we're going to get an hour's worth of highlights. An hour worth of highlights of the misses of the season.
Today, man.
I mean, between Abe and Yannick.
No, mine's worse.
I had about 2 minutes.
Hey, you know the keeper literally moved out of the way.
Yeah, do you know what's worse? The ball was in the fucking thing for like 2 minutes, so I could just hear everyone. I was just like, please.
I don't believe it, you missed out.
We basically have the same chance.
Phil, you saying there's a chance there's no game next week?
You hit
What's your chance?
So I'm in Brighton, so if I can stay in Brighton, that'll be really nice.
What happens when Rash is back?
Phil, what happens when Rash is back?
6-1. You want to know. He has to work his way back in the team.
You got that camera! We got that camera!
The same applies to you.
No.
What happened when Rash and Mike are back? Because you said Mike is back as well.
Mike's going to be coming back as well.
What a player. Isaac, someone said you go centre back.
We've got to fit Josh back in this team.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Josh. Where's Wes? No, Wes didn't do left back today.
Hey. He's back.
Our best team is playing left back.
You by my side at
Yannick
centre back.
CDM.
You by my side at centre back.